Hi you guys. So I'm going to do today, I'm doing a series of August favorites. Today I'm going to do my August eyes favorites. So everything that I have loved and been loving that has to do with eyes. And so I'm going to be, and then we'll do lips and all that other stuff another day because I recorded my August favorites video and it was so long and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just have too many favorites. I'd have to break it down. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna do my August favorites eyes today. So I posted a picture on Instagram of my palette that I got a couple of weeks ago, and these are my Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I'm so excited about, and I could not wait to tell you guys about them. As you know, Makeup Geek, or if you don't know, is a wonderful cosmetic company that her name is Marlena, has kind of taken and just run with it. And it is literally MAC quality shadows and blushes and all of that at a fraction of the price. So a typical MAC shadow like this costs like about $16, $15.99, I think. Makeup Geek sells their shadows in the pan like this. They come like this for $6.99. And they've got tons of colors now, and they keep getting more and more, and I'm not kidding. They are literally just as good of quality of MAC, if not better, in a lot of ways. The pigmentation, the blendability, the is the texture, the staying power is absolutely amazing. They are my favorite shadows I have ever worked with. And honestly, I don't know that I'll really buy a whole lot more of MAC shadows. I mean, let's be honest, it's kind of pretty much because I have them all. But the Makeup Geek ones are just so amazing. And so this is kind of my starter palette. And you can buy whatever shadows you want, and you can get a Z palette there on the Makeup Geek website, or I know you can get them on Amazon and I'm sure lots of other places. So you can kind of create your own palette, which is awesome. So these are kind of my favorite. These are my only colors I own right now. So I'm just kind of starting getting into those. And so I'm going to tell you about these shadows. So on the top here, oh, by the way, this is just my setting powder for my concealer. It's Emphasize. It's a Pro powder by MAC, and I just put it in here because it's magnetic, and it just stays in this palette a little bit better. So that's what that is. Okay, so this top shade here is called not Mercury. It's called Moonshine, I think. Let me just, yeah. Not Moonshine. Moonstone. It's called Moonstone. And it's this lovely gray, like shimmery kind of gunmetal-y color. And super pigmented. It definitely has a lot of shimmer. A lot of shine. It is gorgeous. I'm going to swatch this on the back of my hand. The amazing thing about Makeup Geek shadows is they are highly pigmented, like I was saying, and they blend so beautifully. So you can see how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. The next color I want to talk about is called Cupcake, and it's a pink shadow. And I don't wear a ton of pinks usually. It's just kind of not my thing. But I've been loving this shadow. I wore it today. I created this eye look I'm wearing today around this shadow. I have Cupcake on my lid. You can kind of see. For some reason, my light, like right here, is really like pretty good. So you can see that there. It's on the lid, and I've been loving it. It is a true like pinky mauve shade. Great for a crease color, great for a lid color. Beautiful. Love it. And it's just amazing. This next color is called Mango Tango, and I love that name. And it's this like peachy, mango-y shadow. and it does have some flecks of glitter in it. It is sparkly a little bit. And I wear this Mango Tango in my crease a lot. I usually layer it over with something else, but it would look beautiful just on its own. Beautiful. I love it. This next shadow is my absolute favorite shadow of life. I am not kidding. Next to the one I mentioned in my last favorites, Embark by MAC, which is so amazing. This is my favorite eyeshadow color of all time. And it's called Bitten. And it is like a purpley cranberry mauve color. And look at that pigmentation. I mean, just incredible. There is not another eyeshadow color that I have come across that is anything close to this. It is beautiful in the crease. It is beautiful under the eye, under the lash line. I have it in my crease today. I did put a little bit of a gray kind of over it just to give it even more dimension. But I use Bitten in my crease all the time. In fact, this has replaced like all my browns that I use in my outer corner. I absolutely love it. So beautiful for summer, so beautiful for going into fall. Amazing. The next shadow I want to show is called Mocha, and I know I probably talked about this. This is a true like dark brown. It's not really warm, but it's not like ashy. And I love this. It's awesome for a smoky eye. It's beautiful in the outer crease. It's beautiful under the lash line to smoke out any lash line or smoky eye. This would go with like all three. These three together or four together would be amazing. The next shadow I want to talk about is called Cocoa Bear, and it is a beautiful kind of mid-tone warm brown, and it is real similar to MAC's brown script, except I think I like it even better because it's so creamy, you guys, and so blendable and so easy to work with. Like, you cannot screw up with these shadows. You just can't. So I put this in my outer crease all the time, and windshield wiper motions to define that crease. This on top of Mango Tango is so beautiful. I do that a lot, that combination. This color is Peach Smoothie, and I know that I probably talked about this. This is a great blending transition shade. You can see it's just like a light peachy, beigey color. And I just put it right here next to Mocha. This is what I used today on up here to blend out all of the dark colors that I use. But oh, you can't even really see it. It's very similar to my skin tone. See there? Great. Blends out with a lot of the darker colors. This is called Wisteria, and I bought this actually months and months ago because I was really loving purples and I needed a mid-tone purple. So I got this and I love it. It's very pigmented. It's very creamy. I've said that 48 million times. I know this does not go at all with like this palette here that I've created, but it's just one of the early shades I bought when I was started doing the Makeup Nation. So you can see how beautiful that is, and with mixed with some, using some purples and other colors like that, it would be really, really beautiful. So those are my new Makeup Geek shadows. I am going to be ordering more at the beginning of September, and I'm really excited about them, and I will swatch them all for you and tell you the ones that I've purchased. I do want to talk about two other shadows real quick. One is by MAC and one is by Stila. So the one by MAC is called Typographic, and it's a true gray, like a charcoal gray, and it's super pigmented. I know it looks black in the camera, but it's actually a gray. And this is what I put just a tiny bit on a pencil brush and put in the V, this outer V of my eye today. And I mixed it and I used it with Bitten, that my favorite shadow from Makeup Geek. So I used like all 4 of these colors today. Cupcake on my lid, Mango Tango in the crease, Bitten in the crease. I also put Cocoa Bear in the crease, and then I just did a little tiny bit of this Typographic just to give some extra depth and dimension. And this shadow I've been holding out on buying for a long time. I don't know why, but I just have. But it's called Kitten by Stila. It's an award-winning shadow. It's very, very, very popular. As you can see, it's very glittery. It's like a pinky beigey color. And a little bit of this goes a really long way. Like, I'm literally going to do one swipe. Like, look at that. Can you believe that? And it's super pigmented, and it's very, very sparkly and pretty. I'm just going to stick this right in between. See how much that, I mean, that's like literally a little bit goes a long way. But this can be used as a cheekbone highlight. It can be used as a shadow. It can be used in a lot of different ways. And what I did with this look is I just put my pinky finger, I just touched it in there lightly, and I just dotted it on the very, very inner corners of my eyes. Can you see how that, just a little bit of sparkle there, just kind of opens up the eye, especially with the darkness on the outer part of the eye. Wanted to make sure and open that inner part. So I've been loving Kitten. Love it. You all know I love my Maybelline gel eyeliner, and that's what I use today. That's how I do what I consider a very easy and perfect winged liner look, and I also put it in my waterline. But I did get Urban Decay's kohl eyeliner in the shade Perversion, and it's a black. I will just put it next to this Typographic. See how, like, you can tell that this is an actual gray and then not like a jet black. So it is gorgeous. It's so creamy and very, very, very blendable. If you're going for a little bit of dimension or some smoky eye look, with Perversion and a pencil brush to kind of blend over it, oh, it's gorgeous. So I have been loving that lately as well. And I think that's all the eye products that I wanted to talk about, and I've loved all of them, honestly. This and the concept of being able to create your own palette of colors that you choose is awesome to me. And I know that Makeup Geek just came out with it's like a Vegas themed palette that have actual set, you know, colors that come in the palette. But that's what I love about the website. You can literally go on and be like, I want that, and that. And then they come in like, just like this, in like a little paper envelope, and then you just stick them in your Z palette. And this is the medium size, and I think it holds up to like 15 shadows. And the only thing I would suggest is I would have gotten the large palette. So when I order next time, I'm going to get the large one. They're magnetized. You can obviously see through the front, which I love. And it's like perfect for travel. Like if I ever go anywhere, I usually have to like drag a fistful of, you know, shadows with me. And now I'm just going to be able to take one palette with everything I need. So that's all I have to say. I love you guys so much. Oh, I wanted to mention also one lipstick. I know this is about eyes, but I have to mention this. I came across this beautiful lipstick here, and this is from NARS, and it's called Roman Holiday, and I know it looks like really pigmented, but it's actually a pretty soft wash of pink. And this is what I have on my lips today. Just go ahead and touch that up real quick. I love it. It's beautiful. I love the texture. It's creamy. It stays beautifully. I love the smell. I have loved it. And again, this is by NARS, and I love it. So I hope that you enjoyed my eyeshadow favorites for the month of August, and I will be back in a couple days, and we will do probably, I don't know, lips, face, something like that. So I hope you guys are great and enjoying the rest of your summer. I know it's coming to an end. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to fall, although I've had an amazing summer, probably the best of my entire life, honestly. So I wish you all the best, and I hope that some of my suggestions have helped you. Leave any comments. It's much easier for me to respond on Instagram. So I'm at the Makeup Nation on Instagram, and let me know what you think about my suggestions and if you use them, and I'd love to see pictures of how you guys use them. So also always suggesting, always accepting suggestions of videos or reviews or anything like that that you want me to do. So I think you guys are awesome, and I love, love, love doing these videos for you, and I will see you in the next one.